So here's my setup. I've got my palette. I've got 2 jars of water. One's dirty, one's clean. I've got some masking tape and paper towels. I've got my brushes. I've got my watercolor pad. I've got my handouts for projects. You can use your phone if you want to. And I've got my tackle box and my supplies. I've got a Sharpie marker or a pen or something to write with. So the way you want to set your palette up, and this is an old palette that a student left behind from several years ago. But if you want, go through and squeeze out your paint tubes around the edge of the palette. And if you want, you can use a Sharpie marker or a pen to write down the color names to help you learn them better. Make sure you put your paints on the edge, all right? Do not put them in the middle because we're going to be able to use this space right in here to mix our colors. So don't put paints in the center area. So a lot of students will ask, how much water do I use? I don't want it to be too thick. I don't want it to be too light. It's kind of like Goldilocks. You want it to be just right as far as consistency. So I'm going to take a little bit of water here. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to use a color like this. Let's see. This is a sap green. And you can see I've already been playing with some of the colors on my palette. Like this Viridian next to me is wet. So I want to get it about that consistency right there. All right. Now you're going to find out that some colors are going to be strong, some colors are going to be weak. And you'll learn that as you go through mixing the paint. This is Viridian. You can kind of see that consistency there. Hopefully that'll help you out. So about like that right in there. So this is one thing that students wrestle with a lot, especially at the beginning of the semester. Like I said, you don't want to go into acrylic mode and try to scoop the paint. You just want to add that water to it, activate it, and you can see that's a strong color right there. That's Prussian blue. And we can bring our paints out here and mix them on the palette. Just like so. And that's how much water you use. And then when you're ready to clean your palette, I'm going to take a paper towel. I'm just going to put a little bit in the, I'm just going to come in. Just kind of wipe this down, all right? Just take a paper towel and wipe this up, and you can clean this out.